script that I have has everything in it that I have in my home is what's included in my bookshelf. This is my bookshelf that I have had for many years, over a decade. Okay, I made it myself. It has parchment in the middle, glued with a special kind of material, the energies and all. And I bought it from a occult shop. Everything is preserved and maintained in a safe fashion. How we get our items, nothing endangered. There's nothing that we have that is considered unruly. Everything we have is safely done in a manner that we practice our religion. And everything how I practice my religion, I have it in my bookshelf. And I place it into the script. Everything that is there is here. Everything. 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 And it's a lot. It's, if I can count the total, I have like 26 scripts. And I'm still working on the 27th. When you think about the magical world, and when I say magical world, it's here. It's in there. I included all from the mundane to the arcane, paranormal teams, witches, the different types of families, the bloodlines, the reptilians, aliens, and how someone don't even know that they're reptilians, and they don't know not until they get older. They know that something's not right, just don't understand it. People get adopted, things happen in their 50s that they just sort of just was left behind. And family raised the child has kids, and there they go. Okay? So all that, all that information that I'm trying to tell you is all true. And as I said, looks can be deceiving. Now, I will be coming to you with more videos. It's just a sample, but it will be upgraded more. There will be more videos. We'll be taking it out to different places, haunted areas, cemeteries even. Maybe not get into the cemetery, but we get close enough, you know. Cemeteries, in Natchez they have cemeteries. Pretty much anybody can just walk on it. You're not really, trespassing per se. The doors, because the things go down different in the South than it is up north. In the South, cemeteries is like, you pass by a yard and that's a cemetery. That's pretty much how it is in the South. They'll tell you how you get to this store. You got to pass by this tree, go on down to such and such house and make a right. And you get down a little further, you see a pothole that's been there for decades, and then you make a left. I mean, that's where we at. You see what I'm saying? That's how the dirty is. Every information. There is even superstition about the potholes. That's in the South. There's the fork in the road, the crossroads, and it's more than just a sexy female demon that's trying to bargain for your soul that's sitting at the crossroad with a dog. Come on, there's more to the spirit world than that. Okay. There are other sex demons besides the succubus and the incubus. There's a lot of entities that they haven't even touched on the names yet. They only know the words Satan, Lucifer, Belial, Azazel. So when horror flicks speak about demons and demonesses is a female demon. Demon is a male demon when they pronounce it that way, just like God for a male perspective, goddess from a female perspective. But they haven't touched on the other demons, the other demonesses. I mean, you may go as far on a certain charm one type show where you'll see they talk about Balthazar, you see them talking about Abraxas, abracadabra. You'll find them touching here and there, misses or whatever, They just don't have a clue. There's so many other dimensions they haven't, it's just, it's about as far as the evil part of yourself, they'll go as far as talking about the doppelganger, Someone went and broke a mirror and there go your doppelganger just sitting up there floating, going around living your life. I mean, stuff like that. That isn't how it goes. That isn't how it is. it's like that, but not quite like that. It's they take you out of your world, put you in theirs so they can live it in yours. It's a swapping game. You know what I'm saying? It's reverse. It is alternate universe. Wherever you're going on. That doppelganger, it cannot exist on this side along with you. It's double, which is you, while it's on this side of the parallel dimension. Because one's going to get weaker and they both going to die off. So he's going to have to find the person, the part of him that belongs there, and somehow get him back over where he just came from. And they don't touch that in a horror movie. They just got some doppelganger that's walking around looking evil-eyed, and they acting crazy, and this person want to know how to come this person looking like them, and they going crazy to find out why they got somebody looking like them. That's it. And then once the doppelganger find out that they don't like them, they go and the doppelganger try to kill them off. I already can tell you how the story's going to end. You know, that isn't how it happens. There's many different type of parallel dimensions. There's many type of dimensions. Shapeshifters can squeeze in, squeeze out, go in. The time is nothing. Time is not even time. How we look at time right now, it's like past midday. It's about to go on 1 o'clock. Time is not measured. It's measured in eons. It's not even measured. We measure by 24 hours a day, by the sunrise. As I was saying about the doppelganger, okay? It goes from one dimension to the next. As there are many dimensions, there are parallel dimensions. There are just different dimensions, different worlds, okay? They don't have light. They don't have daytime as we perceive. There's not a clock sitting somewhere. That's basically what I'm saying. You know, it's not like a nighttime there. It's like a daytime. It's like a moon in it. It's like a sun and there's some stars in it. It's not measured that way. That's how we measure time in this dimension. By the stars in the sky. Because what? The stars in the sky is the ones that bright the most that let us know that that's what? We enter into the September month. We enter into the October month. In the world, the different worlds, there is no constellation. The stars in the galaxy. There is no sun like the way we know it. There is no moon to give the time, to give the day. You know, it's different. That's why it's so easy to go between worlds. And at certain times of the year, there's a thing called the veil between worlds. When the veil between worlds is permeable, is able to be open, to go through, to glide through. So, with all that, and dimensions and doppelgangers, on that side, that's when you're going to find your shapeshifters. That's when you're going to find your higher level frequency type entities. Okay? You see them on TV. Okay? I mean, I that's about simply put, I can tell you, like, I ain't never met anybody that was a shapeshifter. Yes, you have. I never met anybody who was a high level entity. You probably didn't meet the person, but you saw them on TV. They look like the rest of us. They look just like us. They walk like us. But at times, they kind of, you know, they show themselves. They don't think you know. But to those of us who are pagan, who are sensitive to them, to their frequency, they know that we are out there. But they think that the rest of you all, you know, they don't know anything. Keep them in the blind. That's exactly where they're going to try to keep you at. In the blind. They're going to give you fear. What do fear do? It scares the hell out of you, but at the same time, it controls you. Basically, the human instinct is to do two things when you have fear. It is to do two things. It is to allow you to fight, to save, to self-preserve. Or there is flight. You run the hell away. You get away from the sorrow. You get away from the pain. You get away from what's going to destroy you and your family, your own. And let's talk about that fear. Anytime when you see anybody, and especially if you see someone supposed to be of a high official, whether it's your leader, whether it's next to a leader, or someone that is they up in a higher rank, okay? And if they use fear and they give you these words, I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't guarantee you anything. I didn't say next week, and I didn't say tomorrow. That's when you need to question yourself. Is this what we want? Is this where it's supposed to be? Hell no. But this wasn't what you said then. It wasn't what you said at that time. Fear controls people. They build you up. They build you up with hope. They build you up with all this false idea. Get you to thinking that you can trust them. Okay? Now, a lot of us pagans, we can sense like something is not right. When there is hope, we change. We think of happiness. But when somebody reverse it and give you the total flip side of it and say they don't know, nothing's guaranteed. I don't have a clue. You may not get nothing. They're giving you the worstest thing you can ever feel, and that is fear. Just why? It controls the masses. But what we do when we hear fear, we react by, getting all crammed up in ourselves. And we get despair. We get angry. We get violent. That's what the person wants you to do. They want you to destroy yourself. So like all of us other pagans, we know, nah, this ain't right. That's a whole 360. That ain't right. Something ain't right about that person. Something ain't right about those people. Something ain't right about that right there. We know. Everybody else don't seem to understand. They know the soul is the spirit amongst other spirits. You know, feel it. Something is not right. It's just that you won't allow yourself to see it. You gotta walk by faith, not by sight. And when you get here, and when you hear hope, and it's not just with just one particular type of party. It means all of it. Hopefully, I gave you some inspiration. Hopefully. And I know you will be giving me a call, you'll be writing me, you'll be emailing me, you'll be wanting to get with me with my script to help you with your script, with the horror movies and all. And I can show you things, or at least not my BOS per se, but I can help you with spellcastings, tarot readings, and if anything other services that you would like me to do. Just email me and just ask a question. Not rude questions, of course, but respectful questions. And I'll be here when you need me.